Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for the weekend. It is for the singles. Welcome, singles. How are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. I'm here to do this reading for the singles, and I show up on a Friday. Happy Friday to you. Finally, at the end of the week, for those of you who actually do have the weekend off. I know that doesn't happen a whole lot anymore, but if you do have the weekend off, I hope that you'll take time for some self-care or being with the people that you love the most. So I do this reading every Friday for the singles only, and I do read from Aries to Pisces. So I have marked everything down below in the description for you, so you can just scroll this video and find out what it is and you need in terms of energies. But I'm going to ask you just to please stop watching tarot for your sun sign, and you just don't have the whole picture if you aren't watching at least for your moon and your rising, because maybe you're a Taurus or maybe you're a Libra. But why are you that kind of Taurus or Libra? Because you're not the same as everybody else. Why? Because of the rest of the stuff in the natal chart. And it starts with the moon and the rising. It starts with how you appear to people in the rising and how you feel in your energy of the moon in the soul. So please, the natal charts are free everywhere. Go find you a natal chart. And if you don't have your exact time of birth, then please just use AM or PM if you know if you've been born in the day or in the evening. All right. Other than that, the private readings are still open. So if you're interested in a private read, please look in the just below this video. I've pinned a comment to the top of all of the comments for you. And Wizio is the only place where you can book me. Just to say that, I am also on Facebook as Ten of Cup Tarot, and I'm also on Instagram as the same. But please know that I don't answer my DMs, and I never will. You never will be speaking to me in DMs, and it's not because I don't want to hear from you. It's because that's for your safety and for mine. Okay? All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's talk about Aries. Single Aries for the weekend. Now, this is a reading for the weekend, but please understand that not everybody's on the same timeline, right? It is a general reading. Some of us don't have as many lessons as others, and some people are just on their own path, so it may or may not resonate. It is a general reading. Let's find out what's coming up on the weekend, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aries, please. Tell me about Aries. Aries, we begin with the Knight of Pentacles. So something that I feel you've been patient with, something that's been taking a while, but I think that you've been patient with this particular thing here. Tell me why we have the Knight of Pentacles here. We do have wish fulfillment. So this is what you've been waiting a long time for. It feels like I'm speaking to someone who has been, she's got all of these little saplings planted, if you'll notice, right? And so I want to say that you keep planting your pentacle or your intention over and over again. And I don't think that you've had much success in, a solid, sturdy, slow-moving, foundational relationship. I feel like you've been waiting a long time for your wish fulfillment here. Tell me what else is going on with Aries. We do have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Hermit energy. So I do feel like there is somebody that you may have your eye on. Now, we do have the Queen here, the Fire Queen, right, who is Sagittarius, but also Aries and Leo in this reading as well. I feel like this is someone that you have your eye on, someone that maybe you're attracted to, possibly. They could be a fire sign, but they don't have to be. This person could be any sign, and they could be someone who is an entrepreneur, who's very independent, who does their own thing, right? This person is someone who goes after the passions of their heart. This person can handle whatever comes at them. They can do it by themselves. But I feel like somebody here has been either gaining wisdom about this person, or maybe we're not talking, maybe we're silent at this time. Just letting you know right up front, Aries, that we are in Mercury retrograde at this point. We're in the shadow phase. Mercury doesn't go retrograde until the 4th of August, and then until the 27th. It's a long one. But that could mean that maybe you're thinking about someone. This person could be a past person. Take it as it resonates for you. It's not going to be for everyone. Tell me about this Knight, please. Tell me what has been... I feel like you've planted pentacles, like you've invested in relationships here, there, but it's just not been working for you. It's like you can't get it past the sapling stage, right? You've not yet grown the big oak. We do have the King of Wands. So I feel like you're not just looking for anybody. You're looking for a soulmate. And I feel like you're attracted to the Queen of Wands because the Queen of Wands is mirroring your energy. These two people are very attractive, right? And people, when they go out on each other's arm, people are like, wow, right? You two are very attractive. But I want to say that the King is also someone who understands the Queen because the King has also been through a lot of stuff, but also is still going after the passions of their heart. I feel like your passion, Aries, is just to find somewhere to plant your pentacle and grow it to the 10. We have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups tells me that it's a new love that might be coming here. I feel like you are going to get a chance to plant this pentacle, but I'm going to say again, right? I feel like you're going to get a chance to plant the pentacle again. However, I feel like this time it roots and it grows because the 10 Pentacles is here. So if you are looking for something that is long-term or has longevity, possibly this could be telling me too that you've been very blessed with finances, that possibly you've got more than you need and you're looking for maybe someone to share it with. Possibly you're a person who has all of your material needs taken care of and now you're wishing for someone to, wishing that someone would come and enjoy it with you, possibly. But I feel like you've been waiting a while because of this Knight of Pentacles here, that you haven't had much luck in finding something, but I think there is some sort of a new connection coming in here. You know what? It almost feels like there is a new and an old, I want to say. Like, I feel like this is someone that you haven't spoken with, or maybe, you know, if it's not an older person, like a person from the past, I feel like you're getting wisdom about what you want finally, that your wish fulfillment, the wisdom that you're getting is that you want someone who's healed and spiritual like you, but you also want someone who also has the tenacity to run with you, right? Somebody who would run with you. And so I feel like it's somebody who's got to be able to keep up with you, Aries, because you're all about go, 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 right? Tell me more about this. So this new person, I feel that you might meet them while you're on a new path. And what I mean by that is maybe you go somewhere you've never gone before. A friend says to you, look, I really want to try roller skating. Do you want to try? Or I'm going to do that zip line. Or maybe let's go hiking. Maybe you meet them on a trail. You know what I mean? I feel like it's somebody that you have a sort of an instant connection with, but it's like you don't have any control over when that person comes into your life here. We do have the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. So I want to say that there is sort of like an instant, oh, you're really cute. Or I kind of like you guys noticed right away that you have this energy about you that is colliding. I want to say that you understand the Queen and the Queen understands you immediately. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like when you meet this person, it's like your default energy is to pull back just a little bit. Wait, maybe I should wait. And wondering what path this person is on that you have just met. The 7 of Pentacles is about waiting, but it's wondering, is it really worth it? Do I really want to put that much work into more saplings, right? Because, you know, she's got, again, something that's not really grown in the hand, right? She's got the seeds of intention in her hand, but I feel like you're wondering, well, this is sort of like an instant chemistry thing when you meet this person, Aries, because they are kind of like you. They could be someone who has fire in the rising. And so if you're coming here because you have fire in the sun, moon, or rising, I feel like that's why you two notice each other, because you're very physically attracted to them. I feel like this is the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups coming up in this particular depiction of the 7 of Cups tells me that you really do want to find a new love connection here. But the 5 of Cups is above this person's head and they're like, I don't know. Do I really want to put this much work into just growing another sapling, right? Because I feel like that's what the Knight of Pentacles is showing me, that nothing really gets out of the potting stage, right? We really don't ever get to plant it in the yard here. Tell me more about Aries, please. We do have the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords is there's something here that you failed to see. It's almost like, I want to say this is like an energy that you're bringing in from the past into the present. It feels like you are guarding yourself. you're a little bit guarded up, and it's probably because you've put energy into other situations that haven't worked out for you, because immediately you go into this backing off stage, and maybe this is just another sapling and is never really going to grow into anything. I feel like this new connection here is going to grow into something that you can set your watch by. Like, it feels like it's something that is going to be long term. But I feel like you turn away only because I feel like that's what you're used to. It's like you start thinking, do I have enough wisdom? Have I learned enough to know if this situation is going to work or not? Tell me why the Two of Swords is here. We've got the Strength card. So the universe is saying to you, because this is major arcana, the universe is saying, look, you've got enough wisdom. You've healed enough for now, and it's time for you to have some courage and look it in the face. It's time for you to look it in the face, Aries, and figure out what it is that you want to do, because twos are about decisions, and I feel like you're blocking yourself from making a decision. But understand, I think this happens quick. Like, it feels like it happens quick. You're in a social situation or a place you've never been before. You might even be with friends, and you meet up with this person. They might be a friend of a friend. They could be, but it feels like it's somebody that you bump into, because this Page of Wands is telling me that it's like, whoo, it's like, wow, who's that over there? Like, that's what it feels like when you see this person here. Tell me what the outcome is for Aries here. Tell me what else we need to know about Aries, please. We do have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords, and we have the World card. Again, it's a little bit of doubts. I feel as though moving on to this situation, this new person that you meet here might even be somebody who helps you move forward. They might be someone who gets you unstuck, I want to say, because the Six of Swords is here, and helps you close the door to another chapter. So it could be that you are thinking about someone from the past, that you still are connected energetically or in your thoughts about someone that you're missing, or someone that you wished it could have worked out with, but you know it couldn't work out because the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. It's like the last relationship, somebody did not put enough energy or work or effort into you, and you're like, maybe this person will help me close the door on that so I can move forward here. But with the World card here, right, the only time anything ever ends is so something else can begin. So I really do feel, if you are thinking about someone from the past, or maybe you've been caught in this loop of they keep coming back, you keep telling them no, they keep coming back, you keep telling them no, I feel like you're finally going to be able to close that door, and you're going to be able to move on from here. But I feel like it's this new connection that helps you with that. We do have the Five of Swords. So I feel like you've been struggling to close this door from the past. I feel like this new person is going to be somebody who helps you drop these burdens. Yeah, it does feel that way. So I feel like help is on the way. I'm going to say, there's a song, hang on, help is on the way. I'm running as fast as I can. That's an old song. It's like the 70s or early 80s or something. I don't know who sings that song. It might be, it might be like the Little River Band or something like that. Take a look at yourself. Don't you want to be somebody? Someday you're going to realize that you're running out of time. So this is what is going on here. I feel like finally you're going to be able to let go, because you're meeting someone who's going to help you. Who's going to help you drop these burdens. And like I said, right, it felt like it was exciting. It feels like it's at a place where you've never been before. You might bump into them on the trail. You might bump into them in the line at Starbucks. It feels like when the tower's involved, when you're meeting somebody, it's like a boom. It's like I bump into you, or friends that I'm with bump into you and introduce us. It feels like that kind of energy for you, Aries. And that could be this weekend or any weekend, right? Depending on where you're at in your life and your healing. So we do have the World card, which is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We have more Leo energy. We do have the Virgo energy. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and Scorpio as well. All right. Excuse me. Let's find out what is going on for Taurus. There we go, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the Bull Gang. How are you, Bull Gang? Thank you so much for clicking here. Tell me about single Taurus, please. Sneak peek for the weekend. Tell me about the single Taurus, please. Tell me about the singles. Single Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up for the weekend for single Taurus, please? Taurus, we have the Ace of Coins, something brand new. A brand new path is opening for you here. Something that's lucrative, something that I feel you can trust because it's earth related. Like it's something that is solid. It's a solid foundation. It's sturdy. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles, please. And it's everything, right? The Ace of Pentacles is anything. It's abundance. And when we say abundance, it can mean anything. Good health, wealth, great in your job, right? Tell me what this is. We've got the Ace of Swords. Interesting. I think we're about to have a very solid and grounded conversation with somebody here. We have the Knight of Wands, Taurus. I feel like somebody here that you don't necessarily see as someone who's going to settle down. I feel like there is a conversation coming up with that person. The Five of Swords, it's apt to end in some sort of an argument. It could be argument. The Five of Swords is Aquarius energy, but it's like, I'm trying to make a point. Aren't you listening? Like, that's what I'm hearing. Aren't you listening to what I'm saying? Like, should I even say it because aren't you listening? It feels like the Knight of Wands is somebody who's a bit aggressive with you, I want to say. And not in a bad way. Like, I don't think it's physically aggressive. I don't think you have anything to worry about that way, Taurus. But I feel like this Knight of Wands, whatever sign they are, because it isn't always an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo when the fire shows up. It can, anybody in any sign can have that energy. So I feel, though, that what you're feeling about this person is that when they show up, that I've got to be really honest with them. That it's time for me to move on, because we have these fundamental differences, and the fundamental differences are something that's going to keep us apart. Taurus, I think I told you this yesterday, that we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, and on the 4th of August is when Mercury goes into retrograde, and it tends to bring people back who want to resolve things, right? So reconcile. Some of those reconciliations end up running off into the sunshine, right? Or at the sun is setting and you're riding off on the white horse. Some of it ends up that way, but I feel like this is someone that you're blocking right away. Like, I don't think you're blocking them on social media, but I feel like this person either wants to talk to you, or they show up and you're like, now I've got to be super honest with you, because you don't seem to be getting it. I'm on a new path. I'm on a new solid, sturdy path, looking for someone that I can grow with. And the Knight of Wands is here saying, hey, over here, over here. I think this is someone that you're incredibly attracted to. I think this is someone who has like really desirous, fiery energy. And this is somebody who I feel like you've got a past with. And it feels like it could be a friends with benefits situation. Maybe it's a situationship, but I feel like you're really holding your boundaries. The 5 and the Ace, right, is 6 swords. I'm just going to move on from here. This is the place where I think that we need to just stop, because it's not going to work. We keep just running at the same circular thing, right? The same circle over and over again. I feel like this is the place where you get off the ride. I feel like you're like, no, I can't do this with you. I told you the last time that you showed up, I can't do this with you, because we don't want the same things. It's not like you're not attracted. I think you're very attracted to them. I think you two have great chemistry. It's a physical attraction. It's a passionate chemistry-like attraction. And I feel like you're not giving yourself to that situation anymore. We do have the 3 of Pentacles. You're pushing this person into the friend zone. I feel like you are doing it in a way that's head over heart, because the 8 of Cups is here. You're doing it in a very head over heart way. Look, I'm not meaning to hurt your feelings, but we just don't want the same things. I want solid stability. I want you to be on my team. I want you to have my back. I want to start looking at building from the 3, moving to the 10. And this person is like, not listening. Yeah. We've got the Queen of Coins. So Taurus, I feel like you're just letting this person know, look, I'm not in this energy anymore. Look, maybe not all of us, but most of us go through this stage at some point in life, right? Whether you're younger or older. And I feel like you met this person in a stage of your life where you weren't really ready to settle down. And I feel like it's like now you have an attachment with this person, and this person won't leave you alone. They keep coming back around. So I feel like this person is going to come back around, and I think that you're just going to tell them, look, I know that in the past, because the Queen of Coins is looking to the past, I know that in the past that I was allowing this, but that's not what I'm allowing now. What I'm looking for is stability, right? We have 3, 4, 5 pentacles. You're going to shove this person on the outside looking in, I think. I think you're going to tell them, look, it's not anything I'm really interested in. I feel like you're more interested in finding someone who gives you, who has your back, who's really solid, someone who is a friend and a lover. And this person, I feel, is someone who's friends with benefits. That's what it looks like here. We've got the 3 of Cups. So this new path that you're taking here, I think you're making a decision to take the new path, and it's going to be a stable one. I feel like you're already planning it, I want to say. It's Capricorn energy, Capricorn energy. I feel like, and Capricorn's the planner, right? I feel like, oh, and it could be around, we do have a full moon coming up in a couple of days, right? On the 21st, which is a full moon in Capricorn. And this does feel like this energy is sort of pushing you that way, that it's time for you to plan for something better. You need more stability. You don't need to be going back and forth all the time. I feel what you're doing here is you've decided that you're no longer going to acknowledge this person in this friends with benefits situation, and you're going to find yourself a new group of people who are happy, people who, you know, where maybe the drinks are flowing and we're having celebrations. It feels like you are going to get your stability with some sort of a new group of people here, and that might be what the Ace of Pentacles is about. We do have the Sun, and the Sun tells me, yeah, you see everything for what it is, Taurus. You see this person coming. You probably already know who I'm talking about. You know that they keep coming back and testing your boundaries. You know that this is the weakness at the knees kind of person, that they used to get whatever they wanted from you whenever they wanted it. But now I feel like you've got your boundaries up. Tell me what the outcome is here for Taurus, please. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. You're like standing on it, right? You're standing on it. Look. I've worked way too hard on myself. 8 of Pentacles, right? This is the 9. I've worked way too hard on myself. Here's the 9th. The 9th pentacle comes along, right? I've worked way too hard on myself to let you throw me off track again, or get me off of this path where I'm feeling confident, feeling very wealthy, whether that is with money or within the self. I'm feeling like this, you could be someone who's a business owner. This person might throw you off track. You're going to tell this person, look, I'm looking for a soulmate who's ready to settle down like me. And I feel like, yeah, it goes into silence, because I feel like this person begins to watch you, because you've told them, look, it's enough. I don't trust you. We've got 5, 6, 7 swords now. I don't trust this situation. I don't trust you. You never really gave me any stability. I feel like, Taurus, you're making some sort of really big decision this week to finally turn this person away for good, because I feel like you kind of leave the door open for them, because you like when they pursue you, even though you're going to say no. Maybe you really, maybe you enjoy that they are attracted to you and they just really are desirous of you. But I feel like you're really making a really good decision here, because you know that you don't want to end up in the 5 of Pentacles, right? Or sorry, 5 of Cups. I feel like this is what you don't want. And I think you're just going to tell this person, look, I don't want to end up sad again. The last time you were around, it took me 5 months, right? Cups are months to me. It took me 5 months to heal from you. I feel like you have decided you're going to be straight on with this person and tell them exactly how you're feeling. And I feel like how you're feeling is you're on to bigger and better things. Thank you, no. Next, we've got Leo. They could possibly be a Leo, maybe an Aries, a Sagittarius. We do have Scorpio energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We've got Capricorn, Virgo. We've got Piscean energy here as well. All right. Tell me about Gemini. Sneak peek for the single Gemini, please. Tell me what's coming up for Gemini on the weekend, please. Tell me what's coming up for Gemini. Hope you're well, Gemini. Thanks so much for clicking here. Tell me about Gemini, please. What is Gemini expecting for the weekend? We've got the 5 of Wands. Interesting. Tell me why the Five of Wands is here. A little bit of lack, beating the self up. It's something that is internal. For me as a reader, the Five of Wands is internal. In some situations, depending on whatever other cards come up, it can be external, but it does feel right away like it's an internal argument that you're having here about your boundaries. Are my boundaries too tight? Am I pushing away the people that love me the most, that cheer for me? I'm just saying that because the Six Wands are below this person. The Six Wands is about sort of some egoic energy. It's like being on the high horse. It's like, but it's also people giving you attention and cheering you on. But it could end up with unsolicited advice, right? It feels like you are putting your boundaries up because I feel like you're feeling some type of way inside. Tell me what else is going on here. We've got the Seven of Swords. You don't trust these people. There's somebody here you don't trust. And that's why you're thinking about putting up firmer boundaries. I feel like you've been fighting them off for now, but I feel like you're thinking about putting up firmer boundaries with somebody here. It's a really big decision and it's going to change your life. I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini who has loosey-goosey boundaries. Because if you put up the boundaries and the person comes to you and you say, no, you've hit my boundary, I can't do that for you, but then you give in anyway, all you're telling them is that your boundaries are loosey-goosey. But I feel like you're tightening up the boundaries because there's somebody here that you don't particularly trust. Now, I feel like it's somebody who you've known for a long time probably, because you're really beating yourself up about it. You're like, I really got to keep this person at bay, at arm's length, because I don't trust them. They could be someone who's a Virgo or a Pisces for you, but I feel like this really big decision you're making is going to be something that is going to change your life, because I feel like this is once you get behind the boundaries and you promise yourself, because boundaries are always for you, right? Boundaries are always for you. And I feel like once you make the promise to yourself that you're not going to allow people to come back around again, and especially people you don't trust, I feel like you are going to keep these people at arm's length here. You're making a different decision. Tell me about the Five of Wands. We've got the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this is a really agonizing, emotional decision. And I feel like you're like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. But I feel like you do. We've got the Nine of Cups and we have the Two of Cups. Okay. Somebody here is putting up some boundaries because I feel like either you have met someone just recently, or you know of someone, like you're about to meet someone here. I feel like the reason you're putting up the boundaries with the person you don't trust is because what you're after is the Two of Cups. You're looking for someone you can share your emotions with and be comfortable with. Someone who is your wish fulfillment and not your confusion. I feel like you are fighting yourself about putting up these boundaries with this person that you don't trust. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Tell me about the Seven of Swords for Gemini. We've got the Page of Swords, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got the King of Wands. Yeah, it is time to move on from something here. That's what it feels like. It's like it's a cycle that you need to break, and I think this is the breaking of the cycle. I feel like you are the one who takes the initiative to put up the boundaries and then tell somebody, look, you can't do this anymore. Like, I feel like you are very ready to face some kind of a challenge here with some sort of new knowledge you've come to the realization of. It feels like there's like an aha moment or realization, and this card has come up under the Seven of Wands. So I feel like instead of being in the presence of people you don't trust, I think you're moving on from them. It could be more than one person. I feel like it's your decision. You're the one who's initiating. You're feeling inspired to do so. I think it's because you've healed. Yeah, it's because you've healed. We've got the Star and the Empress here. So whether you're masculine or feminine, you could be the Empress. The Empress is the one who has the wisdom of all of the queens. And this is somebody who is solid and grounded. This is someone who is receiving information or downloads from the universe. This person moves in an inspired way. They are someone who is very much healed. And so I think that's why these boundaries are up, because you're healed. And I feel like you're going to allow someone to watch you. Maybe you don't take them off the social media. Maybe you don't block them. You're going to allow them to watch you. But I feel like you're keeping somebody at arm's length. I feel like you may have offered someone a cup, or maybe they offered it to you, and somebody rejected it. Or it could be that you're just becoming wary of the situation. Like it's exhausting you. Like you're becoming aware of the situation, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. So I feel like there is going to be a conversation, but I feel like you will be the one who I think is very honest and truthful. Because of what you've observed with this person, I think you found something out about someone who is not being completely and totally honest with you. I think that's why you're arguing with yourself. Tell me about the Seven of Swords and the Judgment, please. Someone's trying to get away with something here, and you caught it. Got the Emperor, got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Chariot here. It could be an Emperor who is not exactly being on the up and up with you. I feel like this person is somebody who you have had no stability with. I feel like it is Aries energy that we're looking at here, but please understand that the king, all the kings are in the room when the Emperor is here, just like when the Empress is here, all the queens are in the room. I feel like this is somebody who really has pushed their way into your life, who feels like almost entitled to your energy. Whether they are feminine or masculine, they act in a masculine way. So this could be a feminine who has a lot of masculine energy, which means they're on you constantly. So whether you are feminine or masculine, I feel like the person you're dealing with has mostly masculine energy, whether they're a man or a woman. And so they're a person who is saying, look, I want this, I want this, I want this. And you've got the boundaries up saying, nah, brah, no, I can't do that for you. I don't trust you anymore. I need to go on this new path because you don't give me any stability at all. And when you come in for the fire, you're just gone, like you go. So I feel like there is somebody here that you've decided that you're no longer letting into your life. And the thing is I feel like the person is an emperor, but I don't feel like the emperor is ready to share anything with you. I feel like they just come in to conquer once in a while. Yeah, this person, I feel, when I see the magician with the tower, it makes me feel like somebody pushes their way in. It's like it's a manipulative way of words or a manipulation of emotions. And I feel like you realize that this person you thought was a soulmate is actually maybe a soulmate, but they are someone who's here to teach you karmic lessons. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Look, you are moving forward in a very fortunate way. I feel like you move on from this. And yeah, it's the song by Mariana's Trench, I Knew You When. I think we'll move on from this. And I'll say, I knew you when. And so this person is very entitled, right? They feel like they're entitled to your energy. They're entitled to having space and time in your life, that you're just going to make room for them. I feel like that this is somebody that you may have been in love with or that you had feelings for, but I feel like this is what's at the top of your mind here. I need my wish fulfillment. I need someone who's going to pour into me like I pour into them. But the thing is you're going to have to keep this emperor on the outside looking in. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, maybe an Aries or a Cancer. We've got Scorpio energy all over this here. Yeah, it does feel like you are the one that has to take the initiative. I feel like you're the one that's going to have to open up the conversation and just say, look, I'm moving on. I'm moving forward. Things in my life are busy. I don't really have time to participate in this with you. And this person's going to pitch themselves a little bit of a fit. Just saying, they are going to pitch a fit because they're used to getting their way. The emperor doesn't go in unless they think they're going to win. And you're telling this emperor, no thanks, Tom Hanks. So we have Aries and Gemini here. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Pisces. We have more Aquarius energy. We have Aries. Here we are. All right. Let's talk about Cancer. Cancer, we're almost at the end of your season, friend. And I think it was only one person in the comments who said when their birthday was. So I hope you had a wonderful Cancer season. Cancer, you're not all about the blah blah anyway. I get it. Tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me what's coming up on the weekend for single Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. So happy birthday to you. And thank you for that beautiful, emotional, lovely season you gave us. Tell me about this. We've got the Hermit energy. Why is that? Feels like you've been keeping to yourself, trying to heal the self, trying to get control of the things that, I think it's things in your mind, honestly. I feel like you're really hard on yourself, because Virgo is. Virgo's very hard on themselves. And because they're hard on themselves, they end up being hard on the people around them. I feel like you have been spending a lot of time alone. I feel like you've moved on from something here, and you're spending time in Hermit energy. It's for self-preservation reasons. I feel like you've gone there to heal. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Page of Cups. So it does feel like, to me, like you are sort of taking one last look back here, Cancer, at something that used to be. I want to say you've gained wisdom about the situation. Maybe you've healed from it already. But I feel like now you're by yourself going over what it is that you want finally. Because I feel like you've moved on from something in the past, which is yesterday or before that. And I feel like I'm not going back there again. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is telling me. There's nothing there. I don't want to put any more work into it. I feel like I'm just going to carry on here. I feel like there is some sort of new connection or new love coming in for you here. That might be why you're letting go of the past, so you can make room for some sort of new connection here. Tell me about the Hermit, please. We've got the Seven of Wands, we've got the Lovers, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You're clearing energy. You're clearing your energy while you're in Hermit energy. I feel like you're taking care of yourself, looking over you, finding out what it is that you want, what's going to make you happy. I also feel like you're healing, because I think you've realized that you can only attract what you are. And if you are wounded, you will attract wounded people. So I feel like this is what you want here. I feel like this is what you're looking for. You've decided that you're going to put up some boundaries here, and not let anybody pass those boundaries. I feel like you're standing your ground on, you know what you want. And what you want is a soulmate. You want someone who will choose you while you choose them. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so you may meet someone who is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarian energy, and because it's Jupiter, right? It's expansion. It's like things are about to change, and the only reason that change is here is because you're ready for it in the Hermit energy. I feel like you have decided it's time for you to change, so you can find new love, so you can find some sort of a new connection. Tell me about the Hermit, please. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like whatever you've learned while you were in this Hermit energy, the wisdom that you will have for the rest of your life. Understand that when you learn lessons, you have those lessons for the rest of the eternities, no matter how many times you end up coming back here. We do have the Hanged Man energy. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Swords. So although I feel that you're not ready for some sort of long-term relationship, because I feel like you still are stuck in some sort of a cycle here, the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. You're not looking for any sort of great big love story. You're not looking for abiding, overflowing kind of, that's not what you're looking for. I feel like with the Hanged Man energy that you're going to first spend a lot of time in Hermit energy. And it is an energy of being by yourself. But what I'm getting from this particular depiction of the Hanged Man energy is that you would rather not be alone. You would rather not be alone. But I feel as though it feels like there's a Cancer I'm connecting with who wants it on their own terms, which means that I need to find someone who will listen to me, follow me, and decide what I decide. Like, I feel like how can I say that? I feel like you are going over details, but I want to say that you're not willing to, because the Seven of Wands is here, you're not willing to it's not collaborate. What's the word, Charlie? You don't want to compromise. That's what it is. You're not ready to compromise. And so I think that's why the Page of Cups is here and the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Because you're not looking for no great big love story. You're looking for someone who's a companion. Someone that you might be attracted to or have some feelings for, or someone new that you might be able to go on some adventures with. We have the Queen of Wands. You may be looking for someone who is not necessarily wanting a relationship, but somebody who wants passionate moments and is attracted to you. Someone who's attracted to you and you're attracted to them. I don't think you're looking for a solid, grounded relationship, but I do feel that you're looking for a soulmate that you can spend some time with, someone who you might engage in passionate things with. But I also feel like it's someone that it's like, what do you do though? Like, I feel like you're traveling the line here, Cancer, of I want someone to do what I want them to do when I want them to do it, and I want them to be gone 90% of the time, but when I want them there, I want them there. Like, it almost feels like you're like in the hermit energy with this energy of I wish I could just find someone to be there when I wanted to, and then they would just go away when I didn't want them there. It's like, I don't want to move in with anybody. I'm not really interested in this great big love story, but I am interested in finding someone who cares for me and I care for them, and that we can have some passionate moments together. That's kind of what it feels like. Tell me what the outcome is here for Cancer, please. Because I want to say, I feel like you're still behind the boundaries here. Like, I feel like you're not really letting anybody in. These are your wishes and your hopes. I feel what's on the top of your mind, right? The top of the reading. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Five of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. So something happened back there. I feel like a long time ago, somebody really smashed your heart. I feel like you're sad and still regretful about the way that situation ended. It wasn't stable though. That's why it ended. It had no stability. And so I feel like this is the energy that you carry in, and that's why your boundary's up. That's why you're like, look, if you're going to be in my life the way I want you to be in my life, then you can be in my life. Otherwise, you're going to need to hit the bricks. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. I've learned my lesson. I'm not getting into anything that's not stable, that I don't see as stable. It feels like this is temporary with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like you're looking for something temporary. You're not looking for something that is really deep and loving. You're looking for excitement. You're looking for passion. You're looking for someone who might notice you in a crowd of people, be attracted to you, and then it's on. You know what I mean? It feels like that for me. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've also got Pisces energy here. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Gemini. We've got Virgo energy here for sure. All right. Tell me about Leo. Here it comes, Leo. Your season is just around the corner, right? I think it kicks off on the 22nd. What are we today? Looking at my date timer here. It's the 19th today. So soon, Leo will be celebrating, including my son. He's a Leo as well. All right, let's find out what's going on for you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. What is coming up on the weekend for Leo? Sneak peek for the singles, please. Single Leo. We have the Page of Pentacles. Feels like something's brewing here. The Page of Pentacles to me is something that is already sort of a sapling, something that's growing. Something that somebody's willing to put a little bit of energy into here. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please, for Leo. We've got the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Let's keep going here. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. You know what it is? I think you're scared of this King of Pentacles here. That's what it looks like. Look, I'm not laughing at you, Leo. I'm not. I'm just giggling at the situation because it feels like with the Nine of Wands here, it feels like you're kind of peering out from around the corner here, that you're looking at this King of Pentacles, who can be feminine or masculine. Take it as it resonates for you. I feel like you're the wounded warrior. You're somebody who is like sort of peeking out from behind that last wand at the King of Pentacles here. It's like the King of Pentacles wants to be all in. right? All the way in. The King of Pentacles is here with the 2 Pentacles, already growing things, right? The King of Pentacles is the one who has the Midas touch. Everything they touch turns to gold. Like, they don't have to look for opportunities. Opportunities find them. They are quite balanced and solid and dependable. This person is somebody who is looking to settle down. They're looking to invest in somebody here. And I feel like all you can give the King of Pentacles at this time is the Page of Pentacles. I feel like that you can give them a little bit of energy, but look, this is big, right? The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, feminine or masculine. This person is already in. I think they've already told you they're all the way in, and I think that's why you're hiding from them. You're either hiding from them, or you're at this place of the wounded warrior where maybe you're still dealing in hardships from the past. I feel like you're resilient, but you're exhausted. This person, I feel, is someone who has a really big energy of, come on in, I'm just here waiting to overgive, take care of you, all of that stuff, provide for you. And I feel like you're sort of at the Page of Pentacles energy. Tell me why the Page of Pentacles energy is here. That's like not really putting in, that's like, I'll meet you face to face for a coffee. But this person is like, get in here. I want to move in. I like you. Like, I feel like it's very, the difference in vibration is very apparent here. This person is on this vibration of abundance, like circular abundance. They're throwing, like, this is the overgiver. They throw everything at the universe, and the universe throws it back. And I feel like you haven't quite learned that lesson yet, I want to say. Or this person just scares you because their energy is too big. Again, we have more pentacles here. So I think you're kind of going back and forth, back and forth. Do I want to be this person's friend? Or, because the 3 Pentacles is that. Do I just want to show up as this person's friend and see them once in a while over coffee? Or, because this person is giving you really big, I want to invest in you energy, and I think that you're hiding from that. We've got the Strength card here. That's your card, Leo. And we have the Ace of Wands. So... yeah, it looks like, you know what, you're the only way that you want to invest at this time, I feel, is through the Ace of Wands. I feel like you're ready for a new passionate start. I feel like, I want to say that first, before you can go on any path with anyone, you need to drop these burdens, right? We've got the 9 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you need to drop the burden. What you're looking for is the Ace of Wands to add it to the 9 so you can stop this elusive thing. It feels like you want to be loved. Like you're, you know, pentacles are everywhere. People offer you things. They want to love on you. This person for sure does want to love on you. But I feel like you needed to find the Ace of Wands first to add it to the 9 so you can drop your burdens. And I feel like you still are looking for the courage to do that. So for the time being, I think that you keep this person in the friend zone, I want to say. That there is only a little bit of effort that you're willing to put in here. And it almost feels like you want a little bit of effort for maximum gain. I'm just going to be honest. But I feel like I feel like you're holding back and going back and forth. Because it's not like you don't see the value of this person. It's hard not to with all these pentacles here. But I feel like you might just, I feel like right now, you two are not speaking. And that's why you're single. I feel like you are, it's almost like you're running from the King of Pentacles. Because the King of Pentacles is really serious, and I don't think you want to get that serious. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 2 more is 5. 5 Pentacles tells me that we're sort of not speaking to each other right now. It's quiet, or we're disconnected from each other. Hang on. I just threw a card on the floor, and I think I should dive. 5 of Wands. So you are in some sort of a tug and pull with yourself here. I feel like you are trying to make a decision about what to do here. Because I feel like you do want to go in, but there's something here holding you back. What is holding back? Oh, this person is somebody who's quite spiritual or religious. They might want you to follow them. So they might be somebody who is used to taking care of other people, the higher self. They are a leader. They are someone who always does the right thing. They're always helping people. And I feel like you think that this person's going to want you to follow them into their spiritual abyss, into their religious abyss, that you think that they're trying to change you. I think that's what it is. And that's why you are disconnected, because I feel like you are at a place right now where you're kind of burdened still from things that went on in the past. You've had times where you've had some things that worked out for you with the 6 wands, but I feel like it's mostly attention that you want, because the 6 wands are here. I feel like you mostly want attention from the King of Pentacles, and you don't necessarily want anything else, because I feel like you're not interested in any sort of commitment. You're holding back from getting into anything any deeper than the Page of Pentacles with this person, because you're just not interested. You're not interested in them. It's not that you're not interested in them. It's that you're not interested in getting into anything with anyone. I don't think that you're interested in a commitment here. The Tower is here. It's a realization. I can't carry on like this with the King of Pentacles and expect that they're going to hang around when I'm not willing really to give anything. And the thing is it's not like I don't think you're not willing to give anything. I think that you're in a place in your life where you're trying to heal yourself, drop your burdens. I feel like you two are in different places in your life. This person, I think it's a vibrational mismatch. Somebody here is sort of further along on the path. And I feel like you're sort of in this energy of, I just got to heal myself. I got to do things for myself. And I don't want to drag anybody into that. We do have the Page of Wands, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Wands. I feel like there's communication that still goes back between you. You probably text them once in a while. They probably text you once in a while. And I feel like it's becoming burdensome. So I feel like you're going to stop. I feel like you're probably going to stop communicating with them, because we do have the 5 Pentacles all together on the table. And the 10 of Wands is here. And I feel like, having to pretend you're working on this is becoming exhausting. Or maybe you just can't fit them into your life because you're very busy at work. Like maybe you're someone who has more than one job, right? We do have the 2 of Pentacles here. But I feel like you still do communicate with them, but I feel like it's becoming burdensome on both sides here, because one of you wants to fall in love and the other one doesn't really want to. What's the outcome? Yeah, I feel like you're going to take your time. It's not like you're cutting yourself off from a long-term relationship forever, but I feel like right now you're trying to be single and happy, and you're just going to take your time to get to the 10 Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is here. You're going to do it when you want to do it, and nobody can push you that way. And I think that's legit. I think it is. We've got the 8 of Swords. I feel like you think about talking to this person about that, but I feel like they've got some boundaries up here, and I feel like somebody is disconnected or detached from you emotionally, or maybe you're the one that's emotionally detached. But I feel like there's a lot of attraction here with the Queen of Wands, right? That you're super attracted to this person, but I feel like it's just not for you because you're not ready. And it's okay if you're not ready. It's better to be not ready and know it than to say yes just so you have someone in your life, and then it ends up you can't uphold the relationship, and then it crashes and burns, or maybe they can't, right? Because when the Hierophant is here, it's like somebody who's not really very flexible, right? They're not really very flexible in the way that they think. They have their path, they're doing their thing, and they want you to follow them, and you're not comfortable with that. So we do have Virgo energy, we have Scorpio, Taurus energy is here, Leo energy. We've got lots of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, lots of Earth energy here, and Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. All right. Let's look at Virgo. Tell me about Virgo, please, for the weekend. Sneak peek for the weekend for the single Virgo, please. Tell me about single Virgo. What does Virgo need to know, please? What does Virgo need to know for the weekend? Single Virgo. Tell me about single Virgo. We do have the King of Pentacles. Tell me why the King of Pentacles is here for Virgo. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the Chariot. And we have the 10 of Cups. I want to say, I think that you're doing really well in your pentacle world, I think. The King of Pentacles is someone who's in charge of their pentacle world. They're in charge of their finances. So you could be someone who is a business owner, but you could be someone who is a master manifester. I've seen this happen myself with people who are in this energy, particularly a Virgo that I knew. And, someone would just walk up and say, hey, there's a big rock in your yard. I'd like to buy it from you, and give them $200 and took away the rock. Like, it feels like you are somebody who is the master manifester, and maybe you don't even know it at this point. But I feel like the King of Pentacles has everything that they need in terms of their pentacle world. So your material world is doing really well. And I'm not saying you're a millionaire, but I think you have all the things that you need. So I feel like the next thing on the agenda, I feel, is working your way toward the Ten of Cups. So I'm clairaudient, and I just heard this song, and I think it's like the Platters, or like it's something like that. The Platters, or the Four Seasons, or it's a song, and it says, I'm working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. So it's a very old song. And I feel like what you're looking for is reciprocal energy, possibly from a Cancer or from another Earth sign. But it feels like now that you're stable and sturdy here, Virgo, I feel like you're making your way back to somebody, or thinking about making your way back to the Ten of Cups, possibly, to the apex of happiness here. I feel like you are looking for... First of all, I think you're very charitable. I want to say that, of course, Virgo is always in service, right? And so they're always looking to do something kind for someone else. That's my experience with Virgo anyway. It's always different with the moon and the rising. But the beautiful and kind Virgos that I have known in my life have been people who are quite giving. They're very much about charity and helping other people. We do have the Chariot here. So I feel like that might be something that you're doing to take up your time at this time. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. We have the Judgment card, we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like you are thinking about reaching out to someone here. The Judgment card tells me a couple of things. Right now we are already in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. This is a really long one, just like April. April, we had a really long Mercury retrograde. And this one is actually retrograding in your sign. So I feel like you're about to make some sort of a decision, because to me the Judgment is Virgo and Pisces energy. You're about to make some sort of decision, and I feel like the decision you're about to make is to step forward or to feel inspired. You're waiting for the inspiration to reach out to somebody here. And it feels like it might be somebody that you know, because the Judgment card is here. Tell me more about this. Tell me about the Page of Wands. We've got the Three of Swords, yeah. Yeah, you want to heal something with someone here. You've been carrying some pretty heavy burdens. The two wands that are sitting here at the top of the reading, here at the top of the mind, tells me that you are preparing to make some type of decision. A really big decision, but I feel like the Judgment is telling me that you might be thinking about going back around to someone that you already know. I feel like there was some heartbreak here with that person, or disappointment that it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. But I feel like you still have hope that we can drop some burdens and carry forward. That I feel like you still have some hope that there is like a Ten of Cups energy that might be able to come from this. It feels like you've healed yourself. Like it feels like you're healed, you've healed your finances, and maybe that's what you needed in order to be able to clear all of this energy that you didn't need, and now you know what you want to focus on. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like things are about to move forward here, and you are about to communicate with somebody. Now I feel like it's making you a little bit nervous. You're holding back. I feel like there is like this thought of, what if this person's already with someone? What if there's competition? The Nine of Wands is, I feel like you're this close to actually making the decision to reach out to somebody here, because it's these wands that you're carrying are very heavy on you. And I think you just want to get rid of those, to get rid of that. Tell me what happens here between Virgo and this person. Your person might be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, maybe a Pisces. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo is here, as well as Aquarius. Cancer as well. Tell me what happens here when Virgo reaches out. Got the Ace of Wands. You might be opening some sort of a new exciting path in love here. I feel like this person wants you to heal it with them, honestly. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune's here with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Look at that. There is a brand new path that's opening here, one you've been waiting for. We've got three wands, right? I feel like you've been waiting to open up some sort of a new path, but you're waiting for the right time, Virgo. You're patient, right? You're patient, you move slow, you're very analytical, you're looking over the situation. I feel like it's telling me that the outcome here is that you get to open some sort of a really exciting new path with this person, who I feel is willing to heal with you. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that things are changing. I want to say that this situation is changing. So if it's been a hard situation with heartbreak, I feel like this healing, we're both going to get to drop our 10 wands here. That's what it feels like. That the Wheel of Fortune, what's expanding, the expansion of the Sagittarian Jupiter energy, is love. It's the Two of Cups. So I feel that if you do take a chance and you want to reach out to this person again, I feel like that they do invite you in. I'm going to say that this person is ready as you are. Yeah, there we go. I was just talking about Sagittarius and it showed up here. So I feel like that although you've been holding back, thinking about maybe I should just move on from this, I feel like this is the moment of alchemy. And before you decide to just move on from it, I feel like the universe is popping in with this temperance energy, telling you it's the moment of alchemy. It's go time. It's time for you, in this moment, it's time for you to get some courage and move forward to this situation if you want it, right? You don't have to want it. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Swords. This person is going to barely be able to hold their emotions in. They're going to want to deal with you in a head over heart situation, but I feel like this person has, like, all of their emotions are spilling out the top. That's what it feels like here. You could be communicating with an Empress who you've been keeping in the friend zone for now until you could heal your finances. That's what it feels like. Until you could heal your Pentacle world, you knew that you could not engage in a relationship. And I think that that's amazing. I think that if more people thought about what they were actually bringing to a situation, that there would be less crash and burns. There would be a far lower divorce rate. That's for sure. We've got Leo energy, Sagittarian, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got more Aquarius energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer on the bottom of the deck. All right, Libra, here we go. My balanced beautifuls, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. Let's read for the singles here, the single Libra for the weekend. It could be this weekend, could be another weekend, who knows, right? We're not all on the same timelines. Let's find out what's coming up for Libra, please. Tell me about Libra. What does Libra need to know about the weekend? Single Libra, please. Sneak peek for the single Libra. Is there something you've been waiting on? Feels like someone here has been waiting for a while. When I look at this particular card, I see that the third wand here is almost burnt to the ground, which means that all we'll be left with is the two wands. So I feel like it's like you are preparing to expand your life in some way, and you've been waiting for the third wand to burn, so the two are left, and then you are, I feel, preparing right now to catch a wave. I feel like that's what you're looking for. Waiting for the wave. Tell me more about Libra, please. We have the King of Swords. It's an official person. We have the Four of Wands. Oh, interesting. I feel like I'm talking to someone here who is separated, not yet divorced. You very well could be waiting on the divorce. It could very well be that. I see the King of Swords as someone who is the judge, the magistrate, the lawyer, somebody who's going to make the best decision for everyone involved, the notary, the person who is signing the official paper. So you're waiting for official word before you go. The Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles tells me what you're waiting for word on is, I feel, that the official person is going to tell you that it's time to go, or when it's time to go, that you're going to become single soon. So I feel like that you are probably already acting as though you are single, because I feel like this is just simply a signature. You're waiting for the official word, right, from the official person here. Tell me about the Three of Wands. We got the Five of Cups. We've got the Hierophant. Yeah, it's all about it. Look at that. I feel like I'm on the right track here. The King of Swords, I feel like for some of you, it feels like for some of you that you're going to be asking for the divorce or the separation or whatever it is this weekend, because the King of Swords is the one who's invested in honest truth, right? Justice. It's like you're going to get your justice this weekend by telling someone, I've been waiting to say this, but I'm not interested in being in this relationship anymore, this marriage anymore, whatever the commitment is, I feel like you've been either waiting for the right time to say something about the Four of Wands, or you are somebody who's been waiting for the right time to tell somebody, you know, I've filed for divorce, or I'm about to file for divorce, or I've decided that this commitment is over. And I feel like it's a sad day for you. Like it's not something that it feels like it's almost something that you have to do for you, I want to say. The Five of Cups is here. You're not happy about it, having to let go of this commitment. I feel is something that you don't have a choice in. Like it feels like I don't have a choice. Like you did what you did, you moved the way you moved, I moved the way I moved, and I don't have a choice. Because when the major arcanas show up, you really don't have a choice. Well, the only two choices you have is how to react or respond. And if you react, it's going to end up in a bloodbath. And if you respond, if you move back and look at the situation slowly and approach it, waiting, right? I feel like you are the person who is needing to keep balance while all of this is going on. So I feel like you are somebody who is telling another person that this commitment is over. And it's time for me to expand my life. Maybe you're with somebody who's not willing to grow. Could be that. Tell me about the Three of Wands. We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming up again. The Wheel of Fortune's coming up a lot today. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like what you've been holding on to is holding on to the idea of, I just need to be on my own. I need adventure. I need to expand my life. I need something to change. I need expansion. I need to look for my abundance. I feel like you've been holding on to the Wheel of Fortune, onto the hope that things were going to get better. But you've realized that the only way things are going to get better is if you voice your opinion, is if you actually start pushing it forward. I feel that you come to this place where you are in the Three of Wands, looking out there at the vastness, knowing that there's so much out there for you. And that's when you finally come to the Eight of Wands and saying, I've got to go forward. I've got to move forward. This is fast moving communication here. You're going to communicate with somebody and just say, look, this has got to be the end, because I'm looking at starting a business. I have so much I want to grow on my own. And it feels like somebody didn't really give you a choice, I'm going to say. It's like the only way that you can have any sort of growth is by leaving this. We've got the Star. Yeah, I feel like what you're wanting to do is find a new group of friends, a new group of people. I feel like this is your choice. I don't necessarily think that you are. I don't think that you're looking for love immediately. Now, this is a singles reading, so I feel like you're coming here because, according to you, you're single, right? We're just waiting for the last notary, right? For the judge to sign off on it and say, yeah, we're done. So I feel like you're planning some really beautiful things for your future, I want to say. But it feels like it's like somebody here didn't give you any choice. You had to do it. We've got Scorpio and Taurus energy here. We've got Gemini. It feels like the way you're going to heal is through the love of friends, family, people who are in celebratory energies. I feel like it's time for you to get out of this really heavy energy of this transformation. I feel like you maybe grew or transformed and the person that you were with didn't. And that's a legit reason to move on. If that person's not willing to let go and grow with you, then it's got to come to transformation. Somebody's got to transform. And when you transformed, I feel like it's time for you to move forward here. Tell me about this. Tell me about what the outcome is here for Libra. We've got the Six of Wands. We've got the Sun. And we've got the Nine of Cups. I think you just want to enjoy the rest of your summer, quite honestly. You just want to be happy and enjoy the rest of your summer by just being happy, being with friends. Like we have the Six of Wands, maybe being in the midst of a bunch of people and making some gains, right? The Six of Wands is all about victories. You need some victories in your life, that you've been in this Five of Cups for too long. And I feel like you are going to get some gains here. As soon as the official word comes, I feel like you have this breakthrough. This is me single and happy. And now I can hit the Three Wands here. Now I can go. Yeah, I feel like you've been back and forth about it. You've been waiting, right? Waiting on the motorcycle to go here. And the Page of Cups is in the reverse. So I feel like with the Page of Cups being in the reverse, it feels like somebody who is very emotionally immature is someone that you were with. Someone who is really holding back from growth. And I feel like you're somebody who decided that you could no longer let this person who is emotionally immature, you couldn't let them hold you back. Yeah, I don't think you're sorry. I don't think you're sorry about moving forward. I think you're sad, but I don't think you're sorry that you're making this decision. I think it's the best decision for you, in fact. We do have the Two of Swords, but it's taking you a while to make it. It took you a while to do the initial, I feel. But your decision now, I feel like your decision is to heal. Your decision is to have fun and happiness, celebration, I feel. And although you're still in this Five of Cups energy, I feel like the realization is, I just need to get out there and get some victories under my belt. Because I feel like you've been living in some sort of a heavy situation for a while, Libra, and I feel like you're over that. We do have Libra energy here. We've got Gemini. We've got Aquarius energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got Capricorn energy here. Scorpio, Taurus. We've got Wands energy here, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. Let's talk about Scorpio. Scorpio, I just looked up and it says, oh my gosh, it says 011111. It just said on the timer. So I wonder if you're seeing a bunch of ones. Holy smokes, that's kind of cool. So, yeah, I wonder if you're seeing ones a lot. You're at the beginning of something here. There's something that is about to begin for you here. We're, by the way, reading for a single Scorpio, please. Tell me about Scorpio energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Single Scorpio. Tell me about single Scorpio, please. You're going to feel inspired to do something this weekend. I feel like you have sort of a fire in your belly. You're ready to go. You're restless, I want to say. You're a little bit restless here. Tell me about Scorpio. I've got the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Waiting for some sort of a new path to open. We've got the Queen of Cups. And we've got the World card. So I feel like you've had an ending. You're waiting for a new beginning. Something you've closed the door on, but I feel like you've accomplished something. Like maybe you were waiting before you got into any sort of big relationship. I feel like you were waiting to accomplish something or waiting to hit some type of milestone. It could be becoming the king, someone who's in charge of their own life, an entrepreneur, somebody who's doing their own thing. Maybe you've got sort of a timeline, and I feel like your timeline was, as soon as I reach the king status, I feel like then it's going to be time to move forward. I feel like you are anticipating or getting ready to, because I always see this person as getting ready to get off their throne here. It's like this person's got their hand on the side of the chair here, and it's like they're on their tippy toes. This person's holding on to their sword. It's like the king is ready to get up and do something here. So I want to say that maybe you're either impatient or you're waiting to feel inspired before you get up and get on this path with the Ace of Cups. We do have two cups here, right? One is in the hand of the Queen and one is the Ace of Cups. So I feel like there's a brand new connection that's about to open here. But I feel as though the Queen of Cups is somebody that you already know. Tell me about this king, please. We've got the Seven of Cups is in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. The deck was in the reverse. That's all right, though. Things come up this way for a reason. We do have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. There's the Three of Wands to me when it's in the reverse. It's like, I don't want to wait anymore. It's like somebody is like, I gotta go and I should probably go right now. I feel like you might even have a choice between two. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the upright, which is very interesting because if we look at the Queen of Cups, she's pouring out her cup. It's like she feels that there's no love left. There's no love left here. I'm up to my hips in emotion. This king isn't paying any attention to me. And up here, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This queen is sort of doing the opposite of this queen. This queen is sort of inward, looking at themselves. Do I have enough? Am I enough? Let's check in with me. I'm going to stop servicing people, right? The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, who's always planning things, right? Helping people, overgiver, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this person is now saying, I'm not going to give anymore. I'm going to give it to me. I'm going to make sure that I have everything that I need because I know what I'm doing now. I know what I want. The Seven of Cups is in the reverse. I know what I want now. So I feel like for you, Scorpio, that that you don't want to wait to make a decision. But I feel like the reason you're still sitting and not yet standing is because Temperance is in the reverse. I want to say that it's not the time. Like you're waiting to feel inspired, and you will feel inspired, but I feel like it's when this Temperance energy turns into the upright. And I feel that's why it looks like you're ready to go, but you haven't left yet. So I feel like you could be dealing with Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, possibly Capricorn. We do have Cancer energy here. You may get up and go before Cancer season is over, and that's going to be in a few days. On the 22nd is when Leo season begins. Tell me more about this king, please. I feel like the King of Wands is your energy, and tell me more. Also the World card, right? Because that's also Scorpio energy here. We do have the Page of Swords, so you are watching somebody. Who are you watching? You are watching the person who I feel is disconnected from you, or you have disconnected from them. You're trying to figure out what they're about, I want to say. You're observing them from a distance. You're observing them. I feel like you're trying to get a clear picture of what they've been doing with their time. You're probably watching them online in the community. Maybe it's somebody who works at the local coffee house. I don't think it's weird or creepy, but I feel like you have a childlike curiosity about somebody here, and it's a person who has got their back to you. So I think it's the Queen of Pentacles, to be honest. I think it's the queen that is not bothering with you, that you're kind of interested in. And we do have the Moon card. So not really knowing what to do from here is what it feels like. It feels like you've been watching somebody for a while, and I feel like it could be this Queen of Pentacles, but I don't think the Queen of Pentacles is giving you any energy. I feel like the Queen of Cups is here waiting for you, but I feel like you're not interested in the Queen of Cups. It feels like she's pouring the cup out. She's pouring out the Ace of Cups. It's like she's in love with you, but you're not in love with her. I'm saying she and him, but please understand it's feminine and masculine energies I'm reading here. This Queen of Cups, there's a woman on the card, but this woman, we don't know the inside. Are they masculine or feminine, right? So all humans, animals, plants, we all have feminine and masculine energy. So I feel like you're trying to make it look like you're not watching this person who has their back to you, but I feel like things are not as they seem, and that tells me that maybe you are keeping your eye on this person, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and I feel like the reason that you're watching this person, they could be someone from your past. The King, I'm not going to ignore, is looking into the past, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles who is not paying attention to the King. And I feel like that bothers you just a little bit. We do have the Five of Pentacles. So this is someone you're not speaking with. You're in the dark about this person. The only contact that you have with them is looking at their stories, looking at them on Instagram. This person probably isn't giving you a whole lot of information to go on, but I feel like you're seeking out information about this person because I feel like you're ready to get off that throne. What happens when Scorpio gets off the throne here? We've got the Devil energy we've got the Knight of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Swords. Wow. So you've obsessively been thinking about, like, I feel like you've been thinking about going and getting the Queen of Pentacles. The thing is this, is I feel like, the Queen of Cups is really beautiful and kind and lovely and all of that, but I feel like it almost gives me the vibe of that you like the chase, because we've got two knights here. I feel like you love the chase, and I don't think the Queen of Cups is making you chase. I feel like you're interested more in the person who has their back to you, because that person is not interested. And it may not be that they're not interested in you, but it feels like you would prefer to chase. And that is the King of Wands. That is the one who prefers to be the one who does chase. I feel like you are in an obsession almost, thinking about, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get the attention of the Queen of Pentacles? What am I going to say? Do I just throw it at her and let her sort it out? Or what is going on? Like, I'm not really sure what to do. It does feel like that you are ready, though. I want to say that you're at the ready. Your sword is at the ready. Yep, there we go. And when the Emperor goes in, because they know they're going to win, Scorpio. I feel like you have your choice, right? Because the Emperor is the King of Pentacles, right? The Emperor is also the King of Cups. And so I want to say that, of course, we have many soulmates, and you have all of these facets within you, right? You have all of the wisdom of all of the kings. And so you can show up as the King of Pentacles, or you can show up as the King of Cups. But I feel like the Queen of Cups is ready for you, and because the Queen of Cups keeps offering their cup to you, it's like, you're like, no, if you're going to pursue me, then it's going to give me the ick. That's what it feels like. I feel like the Queen of Cups is the one that wants to pursue you, but I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is not really concerned with you. Now, I feel like this Emperor energy is what you're using to go in and get this person, because they are in the Empress energy, right? They are in the pre-Empress energy here, acting as though they already are. What's the Emperor going to do? Because the Emperor never goes in unless they know they're going to win. You must be feeling pretty confident. I want to say that you're very, very good looking, probably feminine or masculine. You're very good looking. You've got it down. I want to say you've got your kingdoms, right? You've got your businesses. You're doing well for yourself. And I feel like it's time for the next level, to bring someone into your life who's going to share this stuff with you. But I feel like you're going to be the one who is going to step forward here. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, and we have the Fool. There we go. Yeah, it says here you're holding back for a little bit, but I do believe that the new chapter will be opening, because the World card is here. You're closing the chapter with the Queen of Cups. You've decided on the Queen of Pentacles, I feel. And the Strength card tells me that you're going to find the courage to give the reciprocity to this queen that is not paying attention to you. What happens between these two people? We've got the High Priestess in the reverse. We've got the Hermit energy and the Queen of Wands. There is your soulmate. So you are definitely soulmates with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel. And I also feel like the High Priestess being in the reverse tells me that you're the one that's going to break the silence that you've been in for a while. You may have ended something with this person in the past, because I feel like the King was looking into the past. And it might have been over some sort of misunderstanding or argument of some sort. Maybe we had fundamental differences that we couldn't get over. And it is what it is, right? And I feel like you're going to go try and talk to this Queen of Pentacles. That's what it looks like. Got Sagittarius energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got, Cancer and Pisces. Virgo, more Pisces energy, Aries, more Aries. More Aries. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. All right. Let's look at Sagittarius. It's coming up for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the single Sagittarius, please. Tell me about the single Sagittarius for the weekend. What's coming up for Sag, please? We've got the Eight of Pentacles. This might be a working weekend for you. You might be somebody who is going to who's going to spend the weekend working on something, maybe working on the self. Maybe you're somebody who is engaging in something crafty, like maybe you're a painter or a writer or somebody who's a creator. Maybe, this person's on their computer, creating something on their computer. It feels like for you that it is something that is helping either with the self-mastery here, or you might be working for the weekend. Got the 9 of Cups. I think you're happy with what you do. That you're somebody who is really happy when you're in the zone. When you're in the zone, working on yourself, working on your pentacles, maybe doing the work that you do. You might work from home. Somebody who works from home on their computer, possibly. We have the 7 of Wands. And we have the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Interesting. There is some sort of shift that's gonna show up and shift you out of this 8 of Pentacles energy here. You know what? I feel like the person that is showing up is somebody here who I feel that somebody who's very attracted to you, and somebody who I feel is, they don't have a lot of stability here, but I feel like you're going to get some sort of incoming communication here. I feel like you already have your boundaries up, I want to say. Sagittarius, I feel like you already have your boundaries up here. We've got the 7 of Wands and 1 in the hand of the Knight, which is 8, which tells me things move faster. There's quick communication coming in. I feel like this is somebody that that is not really ever giving you anything but passion, desire. You're very attracted to them. They're very attracted to you. This person is heading your way, I want to say, and they are someone that you already know. Now, that being said, we are in the Mercury retrograde shadow, right? And Mercury goes into retrograde on August the 4th. So there is going to be a lot of energy of people who are coming back to try and resolve things. I feel like this Knight of Wands is going to be met with boundaries. I feel like you are busy working. So you might work from home, working on the self, whatever this is, working at the place of work, and you are happily single. I feel like you're really not open to this person, like you're not open to their energy. I feel like you've got your boundaries up. You're kind of keeping this person at arm's length or at bay, and I feel like this shift is coming in here. And I feel like it's coming with this Knight of Wands, because it feels like the Knight of Wands is moving so quickly that it does cause a Tower here. Why is the Tower? Chariot, they're coming in. They might be someone who lives at a distance from you that has to get in their car to see you, so they probably don't live that near to you. The 3 of Cups is in the reverse, though, with the Empress. Very interesting, right? You're like, no, this isn't fun anymore. This isn't what I want. What I want is the 10 of Cups. I don't want the 3 of Cups in the reverse. It feels like whoever comes in, it could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, possibly, could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Whoever is about to communicate with you, I think you've already got your boundaries up and you're like, look, I'm happy. I'm happy doing what I do. Maybe you're running a business from home. I'm happy doing what I do, but somebody is about to come in with all sorts of passion for you. You're about to get some sort of incoming text communication. The Wands for me is always the text or the email. Something coming in quickly. The Chariot comes back out again. So I feel like the reason that you work the way you work is because you have a lot of victory there. I feel like it really balances you, balances your energies to do whatever it is that you're doing. So you could be engaging in a lot of self-care. Maybe part of the self-care is that you're working, or maybe this is you painting or writing or doing some sort of art project, maybe. The King of Pentacles is here. You're making a lot of money. I feel like you're focused on your Pentacles. I don't think that you're focused on the Knight of Wands. I feel it, or the Chariot. Like, I feel like you are focused on your victory at this point is your job, your business, where you work, and your Pentacle world. That is what is, that's what your focus is right now. And I feel like that's what you want the victory in, balancing yourself within all of these pentacles. But I feel like something here is not as it seems, and what is not as it seems is I feel we saw the Tower in the distance, and now we have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, I feel what you don't see is that somebody is about to kind of bust into your world here. I think they already know that you have these boundaries, but I think they're going to they're gonna try and make another go of it. I feel like they're coming in hot here. Yeah. Tell me about this. There's the Tower. It came back out again. So I feel like this is probably for some of you coming up this weekend. And I feel like the Tower, the Knight of Wands showing up, like, look, I'm just going to say to you, if this person lives close enough to you, Sag, this person could just show up at your door. If they live close enough to do that they live within distance where they can just get in their car and they know where you live, and even if you've got them blocked on social media, if they know where you live, they might even show up. I don't think that's something you need to be worried about, but with the Tower and the Five of Swords here, it tells me that this person's coming in kind of aggressively, that they know that you're going to say no. They know that you put your swords down and you left the last time we had this conversation, and I don't want to have to really deal with this conversation again. But I feel like the Knight of Wands is kind of pushy, right? This person is pushing to get what they want. And I don't think you need to be worried or scared about this person, but I feel like you just need to keep your boundaries in place, because I feel like this person is coming in almost like to try and explain themselves as to why there was the conflict or the disagreement, or why we parted ways, or it's like somebody's trying to come in to explain themselves. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Got the Ace of Wands. They're coming in for more than just explanation. This person feels hurt by you. They feel hurt because you've turned them away, or you've put them on the outside looking in. They're on the other side of your boundary. I feel like you put your finger. Charlie's showing me someone putting, I don't even see the person's face. It's just a white t-shirt. And somebody is putting their finger in the chest and pushing this person. I feel like you push them behind the boundary. And this person is coming in to say, but wait, I have something else to say. There's a reason why I should be on the other side of the boundary. This person is the wounded warrior, though, 7, 8, 9, right? This person is the wounded warrior. And for some of you, the 9 Wands means that this is like right around the corner, because for me, Wands are weeks. So this Ace of Wands could tell me this could happen this weekend or probably next week. Tell me more about this. We've got the Four of Swords. You've been trying to heal this situation for a while. This person might show up saying, look, I've healed. I've thought about this. This is what I really want. I feel like you've been, it's like this is your face. Look at this. You're like, oh, they're back again. It's like this person won't take no for an answer, Sag. They won't take no for an answer. You've been trying to heal from this person, but they keep showing up looking delicious, right? In their delicious energy. And yeah, I feel this time when they come in, it's like a wrecking ball here. And this person, I feel, is, they're going to say, look, I've healed. I get it. They're going to use whatever words they can, because I feel like they are living in some sort of a dead cycle, right? We've got 4 and 5 swords, which is 9. It feels like they're stuck in some sort of a cycle, and they feel like, it's like this person feels powerless, and so they use this passion and desire to make themselves feel good again. So this could be someone who you've had a passionate relationship with in the past, and you decided it just wasn't for you. Tell me what else we need to know about Sagittarius. Got the Three of Cups coming back in the reverse here. Yeah, something's got to change. I feel like you've changed your mind. I want to say that you're no longer really feeling heartbroken about the situation. I want to say that's what's changed, that the Three of Swords is here, and what's changed is you've decided to move forward. And I feel like this person knows that you've decided to move forward, but I feel like they're coming back again one last time. They're going to communicate with you and see if they can try and get you to do whatever it is they want you to do in a passionate way. But the Three of Cups in the reverse tells me that you're done. It's over. This is no more fun. This is no fun anymore. That this person keeps coming back, you know, this wheel, it's circular, right? It's like this person keeps coming back again and again and again. But you've moved on, and I think what's changed is that you're no longer in this Three of Swords energy. I think that you're in the Four of Wands energy. You're taking care of your home. You're taking care of your pentacles. You're very focused on the home and your pentacle world, building up your pentacles. I feel like you're probably going to be super honest with this person and just say, look, it's over. I'm not doing anything else, right? So we got 5 and 4 is 9, 1 is 10, right? You're going to be super honest, truthful. This situation has to transform. It's like you're just going to tell them, look, it's an ending, and it's going to be very painful for this person. But I feel like you're finally just saying to them, look, I'm not doing it. I've got other things to do. Like, it feels like you're getting a lot of attention from other people. I want to say that you are even other people that are coming at you, that you're not interested in entertaining anyone, not just this person. But I feel like you're just in your single era right now. I feel like you're dealing in your single era, that you have become the Queen of Swords, that you, feminine or masculine, you've now stood up and said, no, I'm not going to let people treat me like that anymore. Just use me for passionate times. It's a decision, right? It's a decision, and you know it's going to cause problems. We've got 7 wands here, which is you right here holding your ground. You know it's going to cause problems with other people who used to be able to get across your boundaries, but you're not allowing people across your boundaries anymore. Good for you. Good for you. So we do have Aries. You could be dealing with Aries. We do have lots of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. Lots of fire, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got Cancer and Pisces energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, more Cancer. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius as well is here. That's the Wheel of Fortune, right? I feel like your life is about to expand in a really big way, because I feel like you've been working so hard on your business, on yourself. You've been working so hard, and I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that your money's about to be off the hook, my friend. And then we have the Tower, which is Scorpio energy. All right, let's talk about you, Capricorn. Tell me about single Capricorn for the weekend, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about single Capricorn. Single Capricorn for the weekend, please. Tell me what's coming up for single Capricorn. We've got the 2 of Wands. I feel like you're preparing to make some sort of decision. I feel like you're kind of tied down at the moment, though. Looking at things from a distance. Tell me what's going on here. We've got the Lovers. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. And we have the Devil. I think that I have somebody here who is obsessively thinking about the next thing. Somebody here is suffering from FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. I feel like the Devil energy is telling me that there is an obsessive thought pattern going on here, which isn't very happy. This person doesn't look very happy to be in the 9 Pentacles. I feel like if you, Capricorn, are somebody who has your finances in order, or maybe you have a business you're running, I feel like you need more than that. I feel like you've been putting a lot of work into yourself, a lot of work into wherever it is that you work, or maybe your business, but your Pentacle world is really thriving at this time. But she doesn't look very happy. Feminine or masculine, this person doesn't look very happy to be single. And I feel like this has almost become an obsession, that the Lovers is here, and it's like, where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine? And so I feel like you're tied down right now to business, but it feels like somebody here is obsessing about the next thing. Looking too far into the future can cause anxiety, I'm just going to say. I'm not a doctor and I'm not diagnosing you, but I do know that when we look into the future, which hasn't happened yet, and we hope for things in the future, that we can get caught up in this obsessive thought pattern. And I think somebody here is in this obsessive thought pattern, feeling sort of chained to my job, feeling like it's the only thing I have in my life right now. That's what it feels like, Capricorn. We have the Ace of Swords. I feel like the Ace of Swords is showing up because this person here is tied down to the 2 of Wands. I feel like you've been at this place of being at the crossroads for a really long time. And I think that the Ace of Swords shows up so you can cut yourself free. With communication. Like it feels like there's a new path of communication coming up here, or maybe some sort of realization, a triumphant aha moment. We have the Hermit energy. You've been spending a lot of time alone. The Hermit is sort of holding their light out to the Ace of Swords. It's very interesting the way it's showing up here, because we see that there's fire all around the Ace of Swords, and I've never really looked into why this card has fire all around it as the Ace of Swords, but it feels like fiery conversation. But we are looking at the Hermit who's holding up the light. It's almost like the Hermit is the one who is going to set this Ace of Swords on fire with the small candle here. So I want to say that you've been spending a lot of time alone, gaining some wisdom, looking over what it is you should be doing next. And it's almost like you've decided that it's time to speak. It's time to have some sort of a realization here, or it's time to have some sort of a new path. Yeah, a new path, a new passionate path here. I think what the two aces are telling me here is that you just want to get out of this hermit energy. You want to get out of the hermit energy. It's time for more excitement. It's time to talk to people. I'm tired of being tied down to my job. Maybe you've been working a lot of overtime lately, and I feel like that you don't have anyone in your life right now. It feels like it's almost like with the Lovers being behind the Nine of Pentacles, it feels like somebody here is sort of thinking or remembering of when they had someone in their life. That's what it looks like here. Tell me more. We've got the Three of Wands, got the Nine of Cups, and the World in the reverse. Oh, interesting. So I think that the reason that you've got this at the back of your mind here is because of this unfinished business. I feel like there is someone, a soulmate, someone that I think that you are no longer with, because I feel you're at the crossroads. You are here because you're single. You're no longer with this person. I feel like you do have unfinished business with this person, and it feels like you can't be totally and completely happy. It's like the expansion can't be completed without you having some closure. I feel like you didn't get any closure. Tell me about this Lovers here, please. It's like you chose someone, but they didn't choose you. Tell me about the Lovers. Yeah, somebody left. Somebody left the Four of Wands here. I feel like this is somebody who I feel is like, we can be friends. Like they pushed you into the friend zone. You went from the Four of Wands to the Three of Pentacles. So the Four of Wands is stable relationship, right? Happiness, excitement, exciting. You know, these two people have committed to each other. Got a hand fasting going on there. We've also, oh, interesting. Yeah, we've also got a hand fasting going on here as well. Right? So it tells me that there is an attachment here that you have to this person. There is an attachment that you have to somebody who is in the Lover's energy. It's one that is obsessive. It's an attachment you can't let go of. This is in the back of your mind, but I feel like this past energy, which I've pulled up here, and it feels like that this was in the past. We no longer are together, but I didn't end up getting any sort of closure. I'm on my own, happy and single, but it feels like your mind wanders back here because I don't feel like you're happy to be single. That's what it feels like here. Tell me what it's going to take to close this chapter. I think you're going to be closing that chapter pretty soon. We've got the Nine of Wands, and I want to say that you've been really resilient. Really resilient, but I feel like your mind is your enemy at this point, because I feel like you can't get out of some sort of obsessive thought pattern of not having closure with somebody. But the Nine of Wands tells me that you are the wounded warrior, that you are exhausted from this obsessive attachment. It's exhausting you. It's like somebody still is connected to your energy, even though they're not in your life. Really, all you've got to do, I'm just going to say, because I feel like it's somebody here who's feeling like somebody else is dragging on their energy, Capricorn, all you've got to say to yourself on a daily basis is, I call my energy back from, put the person's name there, right? I call my energy back from, you're not allowed to use my energy, you're not allowed to have my energy, I disconnect from or call my energy back from, right? And that's maybe a daily mantra that you do. Now, I feel like there is a new connection that's coming in the future here, that there is something new, but I feel like the problem is that you don't have any closure from the last thing. So I feel like when this new connection comes in, Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands, when you do get and this thing is right around the corner, I feel like the first time this person shows up, you don't notice them, because I feel like you're still kind of obsessively thinking about whatever it is that you've lost. And so I feel like you've worked a lot. Your business is doing great. I feel like your 3D world is fine. You're living where you are and enjoying where you are. But I feel like where you are in your pentacle world, but I feel like you would much rather have someone in your life. Some people are like that. They just would rather have someone else in their life. Well, I think that there is new love that is going to be coming in here very quickly. Not like just around the corner, I'm going to say in a week or so. Like it feels like there is something coming in, but unfortunately you've not let go. you've not let go of this that went on in the past here. So I don't know that you're even going to notice it when it shows up. Tell me about the outcome here for Capricorn. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this, that you might be drawn towards the Ace of Cups when this new connection shows up here. The Page of Cups tells me that there's going to be a new love interest. And I feel like with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Cups that you're going to be willing to move toward the Ace of Cups. And that's because you've changed something. What I think you've changed is the way you're thinking about relationships. I feel like through some sort of work that you've done on yourself, you really are, you've really changed the way that you think about how you should expand into a love relationship. That you can see it's water, it's passive energy, right? It's not fire. We do have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords here. So I'm going to say that what's behind you, because the Hermit has their back to the Ace of Wands, what's behind you is jumping into a relationship for passion only. And I feel like you're now taking a more passive approach to it, that maybe you're not the one who is seeking someone out, but waiting for someone to seek you out. And I think that that's what the change is, that you've changed your mind. You've gone from a place of chaos, which can be fire, to a place of, passive water energy, waiting for someone else to offer you a cup. So I feel like where you maybe why things didn't work out in the past in this connection here, but I feel like you are going to meet this person possibly through a friend of a friend. That's what it feels like here. So I feel like you're going to be saved from just the overwork, because I feel like it's time for you to take a break, but it's like, I don't really have anything else to do. What am I going to do with my time if I don't work? And I think that's why you become so comfortable in your Pentacle world, is because you've been working a lot of overtime, or working on your business, and that's what you fill your time with. But I feel like that's about to change. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. You're about to put some work into something else, maybe a King of Wands. We do have a King of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. And the King of Wands, I feel, is someone who is feeling inspired to pursue you, maybe wants to nurture a connection with you. We do have the Ten of Wands as well, which tells me that when they show up, you might feel a little burdened, like you're going to have to leave your comfort zone in order to be able to move forward here. But, it is what it is. It's up to you. We do have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We do have Jupiter, which is Sagittarius energy. There will be some sort of an expansion in love here. We do have Gemini as well. We have Virgo energy, Capricorn. We have Cancer energy here as well. All right. Let's take a look at you, Aquarius. Tell me what's coming up for the single Aquarius, please. Sneak peek for the weekend. Tell me about what's coming up for the single Aquarius energies, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up for Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. Ooh, Two of Cups on the table. Look at that. Tell me why the Two of Cups is here. We've got the Emperor. Wow. Okay. Just like that. Somebody's taking control of a situation here that has to do with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. What's going on, Aquarius? Wow. Wow. Tell me more. And the Tower just flipped over. Look at that. Look, you're going to have the surprise of your life, somebody here. Yep. There is somebody who's coming in, surprise of your life. Look, it's not going to be for everybody, and I am not into giving false hope. So please take it as it resonates. It is a general reading. We have Scorpio energy. We have Aries energy here. The Ten of Pentacles is here. The Emperor is going to be shifting you out of some sort of energy and into the Ten of Pentacles. It feels like this Emperor, which could be you, by the way, because that's the King of Swords, which is Aquarius. So take it as it resonates, whether you're feminine or masculine. This is masculine leaning energy, but you could be someone who is a woman that does have masculine leaning energy. Take it as it resonates. We do have the Tower energy. There is a shift that's coming here, and I feel like the shift is coming in love for you for sure. And it's going to end up in a long-term commitment here. We do have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Look, when the majors show up, you don't really have much of a choice except to how you're going to react or how you're going to respond. And so I feel like somebody is communicating, showing up, whatever it is. Let's find out what's going on. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. For Aquarius, tell me about the Two of Cups. We've got the Hierophant. What? The Four of Wands and the Moon. Look, you don't see any of this coming. Things are not as they seem, my friend. The Four of Wands is here. Somebody wants a commitment here. Somebody's very serious. This Emperor is very serious about obtaining what they want. And listen, the Emperor doesn't go in unless they know they're going to win. The Emperor will not be mocked, right? The Emperor will not say to anybody, I lost out on that. So the only time the Emperor's coming in is when they're really damn sure that they're going to win. They're coming in with all of the energies that they need to in order to try and convince you, Aquarius, that they are the person that you want. Or maybe you're the one trying to convince somebody else that they should pass up on anyone else but you. Take it as it is for you. But we do have the Hierophant here, which does indicate that this person does have long-term commitment on the mind with the Two of Cups. Somebody's coming in with a lot of energy that you don't see. The thing is you might feel it, Aquarius, but you don't see it. It's not in your 3D world yet. We have the Four of Wands. It feels like this is somebody who is showing up to say, look, should we move in together? We've got the Seven of Cups. It's going to confuse you. It's going to confuse you because I feel like you are happy right now. I want to say that 7 and 2 of Cups is 9. I want to say that you're single and happy right now. And it's going to confuse you because you're not expecting it. You're not expecting this person to come back around to you here. Look, Mercury is already getting ready to retrograde, right? Official Mercury retrograde is August the 4th. Goes through the 27th. We're in the pre-shadow right now. And so somebody is preparing themselves to come forward. We do have the Knight of Swords, and they're going to say all the words. They're going to say anything that they can say to get you to say yes. Because this fellow here, could be feminine or masculine, this Knight of Swords here is somebody who is courageous. They are courageous. They are ready to speak whatever it is that's on their mind. They're ready to seize the moment. And with the Seven of Cups here, this person is going to give you the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups tells me that they're going to pull out every stop. They're going to say all the right things. They're going to come out with all the right words. And if you say, you know what, I'm not into fish, they're going to say, okay, well, what about this heart? And if you say, I'm not into the heart, they're going to say, okay, well, what about the sandcastle? What about my castle? Like, it feels like it's no matter what you say, they've got an answer for you. And it's going to be a little bit overwhelming, I'm going to say. This person is coming in with a very convincing argument. They're very truthful and honest. This person is just going to throw it all at you all at once, and it's going to be really overly emotional for you. This Three of Cups, this person is coming in hard for the reunion. They want to celebrate. In the Emperor's head, they've already won. That's why the Emperor is the master manifester, because the Emperor is like, I've already won this. So all it's going to take is the preliminaries. I got to go in, talk this person into it, slap the Two of Cups on the table, and then we're going to be good. This person has already decided that you're yours, that you are theirs, I should say. We do have the Fool. Look, you got all the majors coming out. That says to me that somebody's coming in, not taking no for an answer. They're going to say anything that they can say in order to get you into this energy of celebration and reunion. They're here for one purpose, to open up a new chapter, and they don't care what has to fall to the ground in order for them to get what they want. Remember that the Emperor is the conqueror. They're not used to losing. This person has a big ego. They don't plan on losing this game. They plan on carrying you away with the 10 Pentacles. They don't care if you're with somebody else. They're going to drag you off. Like, I feel like this person is not taking no for an answer. We've got the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This Emperor gets a lot of attention. And this person is like decided that they don't really want anyone else, that they want you, Aquarius. Tell me more about this. We've got the Ace of Wands. Yep, Ace of Wands in hand here. We've got the Justice card. This Emperor is going to get justice and passion if it kills him. Now, the thing is, I feel like this person is coming in really super hard because of the Four of Cups. I feel like you've already rejected them once. And maybe they weren't the Emperor when you saw them last, but I feel like this person is thinking, I got rejected. I'm going to get my justice and passion. There's nobody who's going to tell me otherwise. Tell me what the outcome is here between Aquarius and this Emperor. This person's coming in, like the Gemini energy is all about the chitty chatty stuff. They can talk you in and out of anything and throw the 7 of Cups at that. And now we have emotional conversation. They're going to say whatever they got to say. And I'm not saying that it's even sinister. I think that this person's coming in to grab you because they know someone else is going to grab you if they don't. We have the Hanged Man energy, we have the 3 of Wands, and we have the Death card. Something here is going to transform between you and them. I think that there's been a lot of distance between you and the Emperor, and I think that you've been waiting on them, quite honestly. You've been waiting on them to show up on the white horse, and I feel like they probably are going to. The Hanged Man energy tells me that you've been sort of waiting for a really long time and trying to see it from another perspective. That I feel like you did reject the Emperor before. Like I said, maybe they weren't an Emperor before, but you did reject them, and now I think you're thinking it over. Maybe I shouldn't have rejected them, because the Hanged Man is about getting another perspective, right? So it feels like maybe you shouldn't have rejected this person, but they're coming in all guns a-blazing, you know, just shooting little hearts at you, not real bullets, right? All right, so we have Scorpio energy, we've got Aries energy, Gemini, we've got Pisces, Libra energy, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aries. All right. Well, that was super clear. Somebody's going to have something show up this weekend that's going to be very exciting. Tell me about Pisces. Hello, my 2 fishes friends. Tell me about Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sneak peek for the single Pisces. Tell me what we need to know about single Pisces. Tell me about single Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about single Pisces. Got the 10 of Cups. Ultimate apex of happiness, comfort, emotional stability, emotional happiness. Piscean energy. We've got the Hierophant is in the reverse. Interesting. We've got the 2 of Wands. And we've got the Emperor. The Emperor has been in the last couple readings. All right. This is very curious. Pisces, I feel like the Emperor shows up. The 2 of Wands, I think you need to prepare is what it's telling me. You need to prepare because the Emperor is showing up. I feel like for somebody, the Emperor is showing up. So the Emperor is an Aries, but the Emperor is somebody who is all of the kings, right? This person has a lot of wisdom. They are the ruler of the empire, which means that they own the kingdoms as well, right? They rule the kingdoms, which is the empire. And I feel like this person is somebody who's not used to being told no, because they are somebody who's at kind of like the top level of their life. Like if you're the Emperor and you're running multiple businesses in the 3D, right? If you're somebody who's running multiple businesses, like that, you know, back in the day, as I'm talking about the Emperor, right? It was the ruler, the empire, and the empire is consisting of all the kings or all the kingdoms, and the kings and queens report to the Emperor. So whenever they want to change something within the kingdom, they have to approve it through the Emperor first. I feel like this Emperor is preparing to come see you. I want to say they've got love on the mind here. But I want to say that you're happy. Look, I feel like you're happy. I feel like for the first time in your life, for the first time in a long time, that you are single and you don't really care if anybody else shows up, honestly. It feels like you've already got the 10 cups. You're happy with your family. Maybe you're a single parent who has children, or maybe we're talking about mom, dad, sister, brother. Take it as it resonates for you, but you've already got 10 cups. Like you're already happy. What else could make you any happier than that? It feels like with this Faith card, the Hierophant in the reverse, I want to say that you are somebody who is non-traditional. So you're not looking to get married. You're not looking to have this commitment. You're not looking for the big love story. Like, I feel like you're somebody who right now is very focused on the happiness of themselves. And it doesn't mean that you never want somebody in your life, but I feel like with this Faith card in the reverse, or the Hierophant in the reverse, tells me you're non-traditional, that you don't really care if you ever get married. What you want is a happy union with somebody, right? So I feel like this Emperor is preparing to come in here. The Two of Wands is where we prepare to take one path or the other. It's a choice, right? A choice and a fiery path. Somebody has the key and they think they're going to open you up. Tell me about this Ten of Cups, please. We've got the Nine of Wands. Got the Nine of Swords. And the Magician. You're right at the end of cycles. Look, this is happening soon. For whoever is on this timeline, like if you're on this timeline here, I feel like this is happening right around the corner. I feel like you've gone through a lot of things, which has made you really resilient in life. I also feel like you are a person that realizes or recognizes when you're stuck in a pattern. You've already recognized your patterns, Pisces. And you know that when you go round and round in a pattern, the only thing that's going to bust you out of that is the Magician. Is using the tools that you have, the ace, all the aces, right? Pentacles, wands, swords, and cups. You know that you have your choice of tools. You know how to use them. And I feel like what you're manifesting is to get out of this cycle. I feel like it's cyclical with this Emperor here. That I feel like you've been in a cycle and it's time to get out of that cycle. You're exhausted. It's time for you to go from the nines to the tens. But look, the nines are the place where you can drop this negative energy, right? So we have the Nine of Swords, which is worry because you're looking too far into the future, and it's maybe a little bit of sadness looking too far into the past. And the Nine of Wands is like everything that came to kill me made me stronger, but also exhausted the shit out of me, right? And so I finally think that you're at this place of the Ten of Cups where you're like, you know what? I'm happy. I'm good on my own. But that's usually when they show up, Pisces. That's always when they show up, when you're minding your damn business in your own lane, doing your own thing, recognizing your patterns, healing the self, right? Realizing that you have all the magic. You're the Magician. Yep. And then in walks this Emperor. Tell me more about this, please. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Devil in reverse. Wow. All right. Look, you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're very focused on your Pentacle world. You're not really even focused on relationship at this time. And I feel like this Ten of Cups snuggled up next to this Six of Pentacles here tells me that somebody here is wanting you to pour into their cup. They want to pour back. They see that you're happy and they want some of that happy. Yep. They want you to pour some of those cups into them. And I feel like this person is coming up with the Six of Pentacles saying, look, I'll pour back. If you want to do the reciprocal thing, I'll pour back. The thing is I feel like with the Devil here, with the Ace of Wands, it tells me that somebody has released their need for passion. It's like to me, the Devil is releasing a toxicity, releasing something that never served you. It's like breaking a chain, breaking a bond, breaking an attachment of some sort. So I want to say that this person still is very passionate about you, Pisces, but I feel like you've broken away. You've broke the bond. You're at the nines, right? You're ready to go on this new path, right? Because when the tens get in the room, then all of a sudden, that's when the Magician starts showing up, right? So when the cycle ends, goes to the 10, right? When it goes to the 10, it then immediately goes to the ace. When it goes to the 10, it immediately goes to the ace. So we do have, I feel like it feels like you're ready to go on some sort of a new path by yourself. And I feel like that this Emperor is coming in and sees that you're very happy. And now that you're happy, I need to say that. Now that you're happy, this Emperor is coming in and wanting you to pour into them. But I feel like you were in this energy of the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands for a while, and nobody was there to be found. That you got through it on your own and realized that you had all the tools that you could. Now, this could be a profound connection with this person where nobody was supposed to come to your rescue and you were supposed to struggle with all of this so you could learn the lessons of the Magician. It could be that, so you could learn your worth. So I don't think it's anything bad to say about the Emperor, but I feel like the Emperor is showing up at a time when you just don't need anybody. And I feel like that's usually when they always show up, when you just don't need anybody. We have the Hermit energy. You are wise. Yes. You're wise to whatever the Emperor is bringing to you here. So I feel like it's coming in fast because we do have the bottom of the deck, which is the Chariot energy. And we have the Tower next to the Hermit. So I feel like you have been minding your business and staying in your lane. And the Hermit tells me that you have a lot of wisdom, that you've gone through some really hard shit. And you are going to be released from this Hermit energy when the Tower shows up. And I feel like the Tower is coming up because of the Emperor. I feel like love is going to pull you right out of your happy place. And it's not to say you won't be happy after the Tower falls, but I feel like somebody is coming in and the Tower is showing up because there is something that is between you and the Emperor that needs to fall. It's an illusion. It's like it feels like this is somebody you already know, so whatever we had between us is no longer. It's like it's a fresh slate, clean slate is what it feels like. A clean slate, and the Ace of Cups is here. I'm just saying, it's a brand new love. Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me what else we need to know about Pisces in this connection with the Emperor. We have the King of Wands, we have the Temperance energy, and we have the Ten of Swords. There it is. So we have the Ten of Swords. It comes to an end, and that's how you get the Ace. You get the Ace from the Magician energy here. So I feel like it's the moment of alchemy, my friend. It's like you're just waiting on it. You're waiting on it here. You're emotionally happy. I don't think you're waiting on it, by the way. Like, I don't think that they're even thinking about this person. I feel like your back is to the situation and, like you just don't care. I feel like you're inspired to do other things, but I feel like you are going to be interrupted. I feel like you're going to be interrupted with the Temperance card. And that is the Temperance energy is the moment of alchemy. It's divine timing. It's the time to stop going back and forth, back and forth. It's time for everything to come together here. Tell me what the outcome is between the Emperor and Pisces, please. I think we read about the Emperor in your last reading, I think. Was it you guys? Yes, I think it was. So we've got the Five of Wands, we've got the Eight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Wow. When this person shows up, you're holding back. You're like, I don't know. I've been thinking obsessively about you, and I know that you're here because I'm the Magician and I manifested you. Whatever you're thinking about obsessively is what is going to show up. And I feel like what is showing up is the King of Pentacles. I feel like this Emperor is showing up as the King of Pentacles. Somebody who is coming in with all of the love. They're coming in with all of the wisdom. They're coming in feeling like a little bit detached from the passion because they're not here just for the passion. And the King of Pentacles tells me that they are solid and sturdy in their pentacle world. They're doing really well for themselves financially. It's like they're setting you up so you can't say no. Got the Three of Swords, Strength card. You're holding back because this person hurt your feelings. You moved on from them. They hurt your feelings or broke your heart or whatever the Three of Swords, disappointment, whatever it is. It feels like they made you cry, I want to say. And so I feel like with the Strength card here, that the reason that you have held back or that you had to have courage, well, they moved along. I feel like they moved along to something else and you were stuck with you. And I think that finally now you're in the Ten of Cups. Now this person's coming back around again. And some of you are going to say yes and some of you will say no. But you don't see it coming just the same. We've got Cancer and Pisces energy here. It's something that you don't see on the horizon. This person's going to want to meet with you face to face. I feel like they want to talk to you about their feelings. Yep, they sure do. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Somebody's going to express their feelings in a very honest and truthful and very emotional way. They're also going to tell you that they've been connected to you psychically for a long time and they realize that now. I feel like this communication is coming in probably right away for some of you. Yeah, they want a reunion. The Three of Cups is here. Wow, 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 wow. I'm just going to leave that right there. Thank you, Pisces, for being here watching. If you made it up to here and you're any other sign, thank you so much for doing that. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you, singles. I'm out for now. Bye.